Welcome back to our 30-day SHRM-CP exam prep course. This is day 13, and we're diving straight into a critical compliance challenge. Let's join our HR manager, Babu, as she navigates the complexities of employment law. Just now, Babu received a serious confidential report. A male employee has allegedly been making inappropriate comments to a female coworker. This is a red flag and a potential violation of Title VII of the Civil Rights Act. Babu knows she needs to act immediately and follow the legal steps for a proper harassment investigation. First, let's review the core rule, Title VII. This landmark law prohibits workplace discrimination and harassment based on what are called protected classes. That includes race, color, religion, sex or gender, and national origin. Harassment is legally defined as any conduct that either creates a hostile work environment or results in an adverse employment action, like a firing or demotion. Under Title VII, harassment typically falls into two categories. The first is quid pro quo, a Latin term meaning this for that. This is when a manager or supervisor demands something, often of a personal nature, in exchange for a job benefit. Think of the classic, terrible example. Go on a date with me, or you'll lose your job. The second category is hostile work environment. This isn't a single incident, but rather a pattern of severe or pervasive behavior that makes the workplace intimidating, abusive, or offensive. This could include offensive jokes, slurs, or unwanted physical contact. The key here is that the behavior is so persistent or serious that it changes the conditions of employment for the affected individual. Now, back to Babu. Her first step is to launch an immediate, thorough, and confidential investigation. This is non-negotiable. She must interview the person who made the report, the accused employee, and any potential witnesses. Crucially, these interviews must be conducted separately to maintain confidentiality and get unbiased accounts. Babu documents every statement with precision, gathering facts to determine if the reported behavior was severe or pervasive enough to meet the legal standard of harassment. Here's a classic SHRM exam scenario that Babu is facing. During his interview, the accused employee admits to making the comments but dismisses them, saying, "They were just jokes. I wasn't being serious." This is a critical moment for any HR professional. Babu must advise management that the employee's intent is irrelevant. The legal standard isn't about what the person meant to do. It's about the impact of their actions. The key question is, would a reasonable person find the conduct offensive or abusive? As HR, our focus is on the impact, not the intent. So let's summarize today's key takeaways for managing a Title VII complaint. First, investigate immediately and confidentially. Document everything. Second, determine the appropriate disciplinary action based on the severity and pervasiveness of the conduct, regardless of the accused's intent. The impact is what matters. And third, ensure the final remedy, whether it's mandatory training or termination, is prompt and effective enough to stop the behavior and prevent it from happening again. Babu has successfully navigated a complex legal issue and protected her organization and its employees. Great job! Tomorrow we move on to day 14, where we all tackle performance management and unlock the secret to setting effective goals using the SMART method. Thanks for joining today's lesson. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a single day of our AHRM prep journey. See you tomorrow.